Hey guys, it's Shane back for another preview. This time the Golden Boys are heading to the Emirates to take on Arsenal on Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock kickoff. Gave Spurs a really good game actually, up against I think players in that Spurs side who are of Champions League quality, a lot of them. Dele Alli, Lucas Moura, players like that starting regularly for Spurs, and we gave them a great game. Certain standout players for me that night: Ben Wilmot, Isaac Success, Nathaniel Chalabar, I thought pretty much bossed that midfield really. But unlucky really in the end. Capoue from hero to villain. Good finish for the goal, and the limbs, I've been told, in the away end were immense, but he missed that penalty. It was a poor penalty by him. I mean, honestly. He should be doing better, and ultimately Domingos Quina missing as well. Not too harsh on him really, because he did really well to step up and actually have the balls really. A tough game on Saturday. Arsenal coming into this on the back of some great form. They won their Carabao Cup match 3-1 midweek against Brentford. Rested a lot of the first team players in there, but Emre has got them playing in a completely different style, completely different way. Certain players in that side look almost unrecognisable really from last season. You know, you see Aubameyang, Lacazette maybe struggling at times last season, but this year they look really sharp. Lacazette in particular looks really sharp. Aubameyang finding the back of the net when we went to the Emirates last season. He looks good. One player I'm really impressed by actually, Lucas Torreira, has done such a good role in that midfield. He's that midfielder I think Arsenal have been craving for such a long time now. Ozil, Mkhitaryan, Lacazette, Aubameyang, those four guys pushing forward is going to be really difficult actually for our defence. Kabasele Cathcart have built such a solid partnership this season, and their experience, their know-how, their defensive units, the relationship that they've created with each other will be absolutely pivotal, I think, in stopping Arsenal come Saturday afternoon. The big talking point, of course, coming into this game, I think from our perspective, will be Troy Deeney, now ruled out of the of the League Cup game in midweek. Obviously, having suffered that pretty terrible challenge by Timothy Fosu-Mensah last Saturday, chances are he will start against Arsenal. I think he even confirmed that he would actually take a couple of injections. I think he confirmed it on BBC Radio 5 Live on their Monday Night Sports show that he will actually be taking, I think, maybe one or two injections to kind of numb the pain a little bit. And ultimately, I can't help but feel he's going to play a pivotal role in our team come Saturday, because he almost seems up for the games, really, doesn't he, against Arsenal? Of course, off the back of the whole Cojones incident as well. You know, that's all going to come back to could come back to bite us again in the arse. But ultimately, he's been on form this season, and if we see more of the Troy we've seen this season, the way in which he kind of goes about bullying defenders, holding up the ball well, bringing Andre into the game, then I think he'll give Arsenal a really good run around, I think, at the back. To sum up what I think the game will be like, I said it on Twitter, I think I tweeted it maybe Sunday afternoon, sitting there watching the Arsenal-Everton game. Everton were pressing Arsenal, in fairness, a typical Marco Silva trait. However, they failed to take their chances. They had 3 or 4 good, decent opportunities. I think it was Calvert-Lewin, I think in the first couple of minutes, that actually had a chance he should have scored. Chances like that will come, but Everton started fast. We have a tendency to not particularly start games very well. It's something we need to really address. We started very well against Fulham. I was very happy with the way in which we started against Fulham. Our general game plan was really good. We just didn't take our chances. There were some gilt-edged chances in there for us last Saturday at Craven Cottage, and we just did not take them. We have to do that. We get presented with a chance, go for it. Just take it, because there will be moments, I think, in the game come Saturday where we will be able to rattle Arsenal. It's about when Arsenal are on the edge, when Arsenal are rattling, when they're shaking, how are we going to perform? Are we going to be able to take advantage of that? We need to be able to do so, and I think it's only by doing that we're actually going to get any kind of results. If we start slow, if we start lazy, if we start lethargically, like we have done in certain games this season, like the United game, I'd even go as far as to say even the Spurs game as well, at Vicarage Road, then I think Arsenal could potentially trounce us. Because once their attack gets warmed up, then, well, there could be no stopping them. And ultimately, however, if we're still in the game come half-time and everything, then we can look at the game from that kind of perspective. But I am confident going into the game. I always am. There's always something about going to the Emirates. I just think ever since we picked up a win there in the Premier League under Walter Mazzarri, and of course the Limbs in the 2-1 FA Cup quarter-final win against under Flores, and that goal by Guardiola, I've always felt that we can always nick something at the Emirates. I am confident, as I say, and I'm going to end this preview with a prediction. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Watford win, courtesy of goals by Troy Deeney, and I'm going to say Roberto Pereira as well. I think he's due a goal, given a relatively poor performance he put in against Fulham. And that's really it for my preview. We will be doing fan cams outside the Emirates, outside the away end, after the game on Saturday. It'd be great if you guys could come down and join us. If not, I hope to see some of you guys in the concourse before and after the game. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Come on, you all.